Guess who's back? Guess who's prepared this time? It might be me, Erica.
And Kat. It's me. Kat.
They're in.
Nope.
Yes. And you are listening to... Sorry, I actually don't have my computer notes this week. But, and so if you hear paper crinkling, I'm sorry. Anyways, this is Music History on a High Note. Pew, pew. We still have a thing for it. So it has been a hot minute, and it took us a while. Well, it took me a while to edit part 2 of Fleetwood Mac, and then, of course, if... I would hope you'd listen to the previous one before listening to this. If not, then I'm...
Go back, man.
Yeah, you're gonna be so confused.
Yeah.
Like, bro. Like, this isn't Star Wars. You can't just, like, randomly watch them out of order. Or, like, Marvel movies.
True.
Yeah, no. When we're doing a 3-parter, a 2-parter, I'm going to inform you, you most likely want to listen to part 1 first.
No, you're going to miss a hell of a lot of stuff.
You would think that'd be common sense. But no. Yeah, I started my new job, and every time they would teach me and train me on bar, and they'd be like, so this is common sense, I would hope. And I'm like, this is literally like watching myself train people at my last job. Because I would literally say the same exact verbatims. So this is common sense. Not everybody has it, but I'm just going to reiterate anyways. And like a single tear goes down my face because it's just like, people are fucking idiots. Alrighty, so we're going to try to get back on track. I finally have Mika back, and I honestly, this is the first time ever that I'm actually happy to see that car.
Really?
I don't like that car.
Why?
Because it's not the dad car.
That's such a cool car, though.
It's literally a Focus.
Yeah, but it looks nice.
It literally has a no smoking sticker. It has a Satan Loves Me, and it's got rainbows in the background.
Oh, no.
And that's right above Winnie the Pooh. Or there's the Yoda Baby on Board sticker.
People probably look at your car and they're like,
yo, I
can't
literally,
read her.
at my last job, because people parked in, like, the same large parking lot as me, so some of them would come and be like, are you the one with the Hot Wheels, my other car's a Hot Wheels license plate frame? And I'm like, how did you know? Apparently, I just ooze all that energy.
Oh my gosh, that's funny.
But yes, no, I started a new job, my car was having issues, Kat was you did a couple photo shoots, yeah?
Yeah. Some photo shoots going.
Real quick, what's your Instagram for that page? Is it your same, just regular Instagram?
No, I mean, if you go to my regular Instagram, in the info, you'll see my other one, but it's the Catalina U. I believe it says that. And I was able to finally put my website up.
Fuck yeah, what's the website?
CatalinaUrhan.com, and then it'll redirect you to Catalina Urhan Photography.
You guys go check it the fuck out. I know that people listening to this are fucking awesome. I mean, I hope. I don't know the extent of everybody who listens.
I think they're pretty
this.
awesome. They listen to us, right?
That just makes them stupid. Love you.
Yeah, you guys are cool.
So, last episode, I forgot that I never finished typing up my notes from my notebook for like the literal, like, half a second that my brain processed went, oh, I could just write out my notes. No. I gave up on that shit fucking fast. I know. I don't like writing like that.
You like typing better?
Well, it's faster.
Yeah. I kind of prefer to write.
No, see, this just takes too much time.
Yeah.
So.
Understandable.
Yeah. Real quick, I just want to get this date. I'm looking at this date and, like... Alrighty, so when we last left off, I was talking about them releasing the box set, Mick releasing it, but he wouldn't... So, he put Stevie Nicks' like, own song that didn't make the album. I guess, like, what did I read? They had to cut some of her songs from the album because it was just too many songs and just wanted one album.
Okay.
So she wanted to put it on her Time Space compilation album, which was like her solo one. And Mick was like, no.
Oh, that's right. We did go over this part of the
So that was like the rumor why she left the band. So in one of those like double take, like, wait, what? So in during the presidential election for 92, Bill Clinton's campaign song was "Don't Stop" by Fleetwood Mac. So for his inauguration, he asked the Rumors lineup to perform.
Huh.
And
so neat.
For the inaugural ball. And I mean, so they were like pleased to perform. Obviously there was probably some tension, but they had like no intention of reuniting again. And I mean, of course, back forth, so you can never tell. I don't know what that was. So back to like where Fleetwood Mac is on the status. So Mick Fleetwood, the McVies, yeah, both of them with Burnett. I know I talked about Burnett. I just need to go back and look because oh Jesus Christ. Billy Burnett. Okay, so that was one of the two new guitarists. So we're just gonna I cannot like emphasize how zooted I was when I took these notes. So they're all over the place and I'm just like, guys, guess who's driving the struggle bus?
It's Erica.
It's B. I literally just typed in albums. Not Fleetwood Mac albums. Just albums. Okay, it's been a long week, literally, so it's 10 o'clock right now. I was up at 7:45. I got home from work at like 3:45. So we're going to rewind again. So, going back to right after the inaugural ball, Mick Fleetwood and the McVies recorded Time with Billy Burnett, and it like had absolutely no success at all.
Yeah, that was one of those albums that I never really like heard much about.
I don't think they've put it on vinyl yet. Like they just put "Say You Will" on vinyl.
Really?
Mhm. And they also put the dance live. I think it. Okay, that's going to be in like a hot second. We're going to talk about that. But they just finally put it on vinyl for the first time too. Mhm. I know this because I have it.
First-hand experience.
First-hand, yep. Can relate. So, in 1994, they toured without Christine. So, at this point, it was just Burnett, Mick Fleetwood, John McVie, let me grab his other name, and then Rick Vito. And they ended up touring with Crosby, Stills, and Nash.
Oh. Mm-hmm. I love their music.
So in 95, they toured with Pat Benatar and REO Speedwagon, which I've seen REO Speedwagon twice.
Really?
I have.
Bro.
And it was within like 2 months of each other too. Oh, they were a good show.
Jealous.
Yes, you should be. So just after the release of the album Time, Christine announced she was going to like officially just out of the band completely. I'm trying to read my notes. My handwriting is semi-clear. Like, one word, I can't figure out what it looks like. It could be clung, dong. Holy shit. And this is why it took so long for this podcast to come out. Oh my god. That was a whole, like, year of figuring things out.
Yeah.
So, weeks, like, right after she left, Fleetwood Mac, or Mick Fleetwood announced that he was going to be doing work with Lindsey Buckingham. And then John joined in on that project not long after. So, it's just, like, one form of Fleetwood Mac, and then takes other puzzle pieces and put the other. I don't know. Because then, guess what? Christine joined them after.
Oh, okay.
Where does that? That makes no sense. Sometimes I just wonder the thought process that goes through these people's minds of like musicians, especially back in that day. Dude.
Yeah.
So I guess at this point too, Stevie had recruited Lindsay to produce a song for the movie Twister.
Really?
Yes, I think it's called Twister. So the full Rumors lineup ended up reforming again and performing in March of 1997. They performed a live show at the Warner Brothers Burbank in California. The live show at Warner Brothers Burbank, California, which is, okay, that's where we were talking about the Dance, their live album. That's where it was recorded.
Okay.
And at this point, like, CDs were, dominating vinyl, wasn't being pressed anymore.
Oh, so it was at that point. Oh, damn.
Mm-hmm. So, the band was back in the spotlight once again. They were, they had a whole arena tour that ended up having to add a second part of the tour. Extra tour. And so, oh my god, I did it again. What the fuck?
Oops, she did it.
Shut up. Okay, now I know where it was going. So the Dance ended up selling 5 million copies. And then this was like the last appearance of the Rumors lineup, and for like another 16 years.
Whoa.
Crazy, right?
Yeah.
However, in 1998, they were inducted into the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame.
Rock and roll.
I think it was Stevie Nicks was like the first woman to be inducted twice.
No, I didn't know that. That's
because she got inducted for Fleetwood Mac and then for her solo stuff a couple years ago.
You go, Stevie.
Yeah!
Hell yeah!
The goddess. Love everything. So, the people who ended up being a part of the induction included Mick Fleetwood, the McVies, Peter Green, Jeremy Spencer, Danny Kerwin, Stevie, and Lindsay. Unfortunately, not Bob Welsh. Or Bob Walker, which I
Sorry, Bobs.
I think he was like having an affair with Mick Fleetwood's wife, so who cares? But Bob Welsh makes me sad. Like I said, Mystery to Me is like my favorite Fleetwood Mac album besides Tangle in the Night.
Yeah.
So they got it. So they got the award for the outstanding contributions to music at the Brit Awards in that same year. So in late 1998, Christine dipped again. And she left Lindsay and Stevie for vocals on the next album. So they released Say You Will, jump to 2003, which is the other one that just recently got pressed on vinyl for the first time.
Okay.
So it hit number 3 on the Billboard's 200. And the songs that were like hits from it were Peacekeeper and...
Oh, I love that song.
They ended up doing a huge world arena tour through 2004. From 04 and 05, the rumors of the early lineup, like the Rumors lineup reunion, circled around.
Yeah.
But in 2006, I want to say it was, John McVie stated that, quote, if you could get Peter and Jeremy to do it. Oh, no, I'm sorry. So the old lineup. So if you could get Peter and Jeremy to do it, I'd probably do it. Jesus, I'm... So, back to the quote. I know Mick would do it in a flash. Unfortunately, I don't think there's much chance of Danny doing it. Bless his heart. So during the 2006 interview, Lindsay teased a possible 2008 tour. And in 2007, Nicks stated that she wouldn't join the reunion without Christine.
Wow. Dude, imagine, like, you're now okay. You're this huge band,
Mm-hmm.
like in everybody's eyes, you still are, but you're not really together. And then y'all are just living your lives. And then one day they're like, "Hey, get back together," and you're like, "All right, blah blah blah. Let me just try like practice, and then walk back on stage to like who knows how many like number of
But
fans."
several times.
That's insane. It's just like, well, we're back. Just like, going to the grocery store.
It's
Except
like
getting up on stage.
it's like Motley Crue saying they were doing their reunion tour. Not reunion tour, they were doing the last tour ever back in like 2014.
Really?
2013,
Those
2014.
guys must be old now.
I have no idea. Their music is annoying to me now. I used to like it in high school, but they're still touring. It's ridiculous. No hate to anybody that likes Motley Crue. I just can't do it. Can't do it.
I think they're okay. I like it.
So at this point, Mick Fleetwood was hopeful for new work with the band, and in March of 2008, from the Associated Press, it was said that Sheryl Crow was going to be doing a 2009 collab with Fleetwood Mac in kind of place of Christine, because I guess her and Stevie are great friends.
Oh, okay.
And I want to say it was like 2019. Sheryl Crow released a song with, I think her name is Ashley Monroe and Stevie, called "Prove You Wrong." It's such a good song.
Never heard it.
It's kind of like country pop.
Oh, okay. Gotcha.
And yes, I just said I like a country song. Eat my ass. However, she never ended up actually doing it because as they were working through it, it just lost momentum and they just kind of scrapped the idea. But in 2009, they did a tour again. It was the greatest hit shows named Unleashed. And that's when they released another best of album. So every couple of years, they're just redoing it. I mean, to be fair, that's what they did for Michael Jackson.
Yeah.
Until, shedding a tear.
Yeah.
That episode, the episodes I'm going to have to do, well, not have to, but I'm going to do eventually, are going to be fucking extensive and wild. I feel like that's going to be a long, long, long one. If I really want to get into it. Let me know what you think. Should I get into it all the way?
Ooh, I know who I want to also do. I want to do Foreigner.
You were supposed to have done Sound City Studios, ma'am.
Yeah, I know.
Oh, one thing I am going to do is, what was it? So I'm going to watch this as like the Soul Festival.
Okay.
Where, it was like basically Woodstock, but for like blues and all that shit, soul and stuff. Yeah. And so I guess the film was like lost for 50 years. So basically nobody really I never knew it existed. And so they now have the footage and I want to go back and watch it. They've made it like a documentary.
That's cool.
I know. I'm going to watch it. I'm going to review it. And I'm definitely going to be doing that. So, November 1st, 2009, Don't Stop, what an hour-long documentary aired on BBC UK. And in it, Nicks quoted from her and Buckingham's relationship, quote-unquote, "Maybe when we're 75 and Fleetwood Mac is a distant memory, we might be friends."
Wow.
You know what's crazy?
Crazy.
She's 70 right now. Actually, no, I'm sorry. She's 71.
What?
If anybody who's listening just somehow, some way happens to know Stevie Nicks, tell her that I need her to sign my leg or my Stevie Nicks tattoo. And it's just one of my, have to. I've been speaking things into existence. I can do it.
Do it. Manifest, dude.
Come on, guys. Let's manifest it. Erica's going to meet Stevie Nicks. Erica's going to meet Stevie Nicks. See, we're good.
Yes.
So, I don't know what year it was, personally. And I literally... Oh, okay, so it was 2011. My notes literally say Glee did renditions for one of their episodes, which was stupid. I hated Glee. I don't. So, in that same week, Stevie Nicks released a new album. And both of these things, the Glee and the album, both sent rumors flying up the charts again and raised it 1,951% in sales.
Damn.
So that is currently the highest chart re-entry since, and that was quoted from the Rolling Stones.
That's insane.
And the previous year, the song or the album was Exile on Main Street. So in 2012, in an interview, Nicks announced that there was going to be a 2013 reunion tour. October 18th, 2011. So of October 18th, 2011, Bob Bruning dies.
Okay.
In January 2012, Bob Weston was found dead on the phone.
On the phone?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's what that says.
Damn.
I think. So, God. And this one hurts me. June 7th, 2012, Bob Welsh was found dead after he committed suicide.
Oh, man.
I would do anything to be able to go and see that Fleetwood Mac. I really would. So in 2013, they toured 34 cities. They ended up releasing 2 new songs in the process. And they released their first new studio material in 10 years, Extended Play. Christine joined them on stage for 2 shows during this tour to play Don't Stop. In late 2013, McVie announced he had cancer, so the rest of the tour was canceled.
Oh, shit.
Christine stated that she'd returned to the band. Her return to the band was requested by McVie. So Christine stated she'd return if band requested. McVie apparently was in really good health, so that was going kind of well. So in October of 2013... that's when the goddess made an appearance on American Horror Story.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
In the Coven series.
That's right.
I'm just thinking, she's just like twirling and being perfect, singing the 7 Wonders.
That's really cool.
I know. That's still my favorite season. Like, I've seen that season so many times, and I will continue to see it a million times. So, in January of 2014, Fleetwood Mac announced Christine's return, and a new tour and album were to be, announced eventually. In mid-2014, On With The Show came out, or On With The Show tour. So it was 33 North America dates, and in June 2015, they added dates in the UK and Australia. Mm. So, big-ass tour.
Damn.
So in 2015, Lindsey Buckingham suggested that they do one more tour and album as the band. And in 2016, they had a lot of recorded music, but none of it featured Stevie Nicks.
I don't know how I feel about that.
She said, Stevie's got to be there. Yeah, I'm not with it. Not with it. So, in June of 2017, Lindsey and Christine released an album featuring McVie and Fleetwood. Why they're not just naming it that, I don't know. Like I said, I said your question, I'm just like, what? What? So, it was a 38-date tour, and it was planned for 2018. In 2018, they were voted the Musical Person of the Year at the Grammys. At the Grammys? Grammys hosted a gala honoring the band with new age artists doing tribute songs to them.
That's cool.
So in 2018, I think we talked about this in the first episode, Dreams re-entered the charts.
Was it 2018?
Yeah. It was not the one on TikTok.
Oh, so it did run. Wow,
that was
just
another
taken off
meme.
so many times.
That was just a whole nother meme.
That's insane. 2018 then, huh?
2018 because of a fucking meme.
That's cool.
Do you know how many people I'll be like, do you know who Fleetwood Mac is? And I'll either get no, or I'll get people to go, oh yeah, they have that song that was in that TikTok, and I'm just like,
there's so much more to them. But, I mean, Dreams is a really good song.
oh, for sure. But, like, it's when you ask somebody if they know a band, they're like, oh, I know that one song, I like them, and they're like, oh, do you know any other music? And they go, no. So, that same month, Buckingham was dismissed from the band because of a disagreement of the nature of the tour. In October of 2018, he filed a lawsuit against Fleetwood Mac, saying there was a breach in their fiduciary duty, and a breach of an oral contract. So they eventually came to a settlement, but literally, I guess there's no public records for it, so I don't know what all went down.
Weird.
Mm-hmm. So they ended up something about Tom Petty and the Heartbreakers, Mike Campbell, A Crowded House, Neil Finn singer. It's been a long 4 weeks, so this episode's really gonna suck if you haven't figured that out already. I'm trying though. So the band was reborn. They kicked off their tour at the iHeartRadio Festival back in September 2018. Do you remember that? They were talking about on the radio.
Okay, hold on.
It'd be like iHeartRadio Music Festival 2018 featuring Fleetwood Mac. You can go your own way.
Well, I'm trying to remember because
I'm born for the radio.
I think it was around then that I remember talking about wanting to go.
Tickets are so expensive.
Yeah.
I'm not
cool.
missing them if they come back again. I'm whatever it takes.
Because who knows, that might be like the last time they play.
That probably would be. Could you imagine though if that last tour was the Rumors lineup?
Oh my gosh.
I would fucking die.
That would be insane. That'd be insane.
I feel like you and I need to go together.
Okay.
Like we're gonna
taking the podcast to the concert, the live series.
Just doing a handshake on that bet. So they kicked off the tour at the festival in 2018. Right before that, in June, Danny Kerwin ended up dying of pneumonia.
Oh.
Yes. So at this point, you think 2019, 2020, I believe they had more tour dates set up. Obviously, COVID. There's currently not much current going on with them. I know I can say that, 2019, Stevie Nicks made her second appearance on American Horror Story.
That I did not know.
Apocalypse.
Oh, really?
Yes.
I'm going to have to watch that.
And
I didn't know that.
Because they've said, it's actually, the apocalypse has happened, people are dead. And then they say, they bring Misty back and they say, oh, we just had our help from the White Witch. And then she just walks in and you're just like, ah. Oh my god. Yes, obsessed, me, of course. When am I not? I'm actually going to have Kelsey and I'm going to see what else we can add to my tattoo.
That'd be cool.
I am itching for ink. I haven't gotten tattooed in like 2 months. It's a bit of a problem. Actually, it might be 3 months.
Oh.
That's even worse.
Yeah, it's just getting worse.
Yeah.
You should do something about that.
Cha? So that is all I have for the history of Fleetwood Mac. I figured I'd also go through and share some random facts about Fleetwood Mac that I was looking up while I was preparing for this, before recording for this podcast. So, Rumors, the album title, was originally, going to be called Yesterday's Gone.
No.
Taken out of the Don't Stop.
Yeah, no, that doesn't work.
However, it was obviously not. It was obviously not a thing that went through. So during the recording of Rumors, their studio tape machine was nicknamed Jaws due to the fact it would eat fresh takes, just destroy them. Yes. There was actually one that I want to look for in specific. I think I might have taken a screenshot of it because it's actually like, oh shit.
Oh man.
If I don't find it, I'm just gonna go off the top of my head from what I remember of it. But let's see. Okay, so I can't find it. So originally, their first album, what was it? So the first album ended up almost completely like being accidentally discarded.
Really?
Yes. The album almost didn't like release because when they found it, it was actually in a pile of ones that were fixing to be like thrown out. So they got like that slim bit of lucky.
Mm-hmm.
Like just like it barely by a hair. That's wild. Like that would give me so much anxiety. Like I can't just that just makes me kind of like uncomfortable to think about. So we talked about they had a lot of cocaine.
Yeah.
Lots of it. Because, I mean, Stevie at one point said that she alone probably spent, over the course of the years, $1 million in cocaine.
Oh my
Remember,
gosh.
she burned a dime-sized hole in her nose.
Oh, that's right. Oh my gosh. Holy shit.
And apparently, according to Mick's 2014 book, which I never got to finish the other one, which obviously I haven't. So, apparently back when the band would be recording or wherever they be, they would start humming the tune "Chariots of Fire," the movie theme, to let everyone know, hey, it was time for more cocaine. Crazy, right?
Yeah.
So a fun one that I thought you would enjoy because I know you love the album Tusk.
Yeah.
So
Really
it was, huh?
It's a really good album.
So it's obviously best known for the fact that the USC Trojans marching band was like, especially like you hear it in Tusk stuff and stuff.
Yeah.
Let's see. So in that song, Buckingham experimented with a lot of, he wanted to incorporate various sounds in its recording. So he played drums on a box of tissues. And that ended up being in it, as well as Mick Fleetwood banging on a lamb chop with a spatula.
I love that. That's so cool. Experimentation at its finest.
So I guess, let's see. I was going to say, I told you about the balls on Rumors on Mick.
Yeah.
I told you about that.
Yeah. On the cover.
Mm-hmm.
That's funny.
That is literally one of the first facts that pops up in every one of the articles. Did you know that more than 1 in every 6 households in America has a copy of Rumors? I can attest to that because just on Sunday alone, like my first transaction I did, she bought 2 copies of Rumors for her daughters.
That's pretty neat. I like that they're still like getting kids to listen to this stuff.
I like when I come in and see like people like in their teens buying it, I'm just like, oh my god, I have so much hope. So much hope. And when some of them will come in and be like, hey, do you have any suggestions? And I'm like, well, do we listen to Fleetwood Mac? No. Well, that's the first one I'm going to give you besides Shinedown. Let's do this.
Yeah, I got him in a Fleetwood Mac.
So, the classic lineup of Fleetwood Mac, well, the Rumors lineup, is the 10th incarnation of the group. If you think in the lineup. So, like, for instance, when it went Peter, John, Mick, and then adding Jeremy Spencer, Danny Kerwin, firing Danny Kerwin, adding Bob Walker leaving, Bob Welsh,
That's a lot of people. That's a lot of lineups.
And let's remember the time frame. They started in 1967. And that was until the very last second of 74. Damn, I can hear that air playing in the headphones so clearly. That's
really?
Wild. Oh my god, that's crazy. So, okay, so I'm going to try to end on two more. So, I guess, the song You Make Love and Fun on Rumors was...
Oh, I love that song.
About Christine and her thing with the lighting director I told you about.
Oh, yeah.
She was still at this point married to John, but they'd both separated and were seeing other people, but, like, that is just, like, oof. That is a big old oof.
Damn. Ooh.
And I guess that's where I will end there because I need to... But at the same time, I have stuff to be at work at 2.
Oh.
So thank you guys so much for, so this was Fleetwood Mac, part 3.
Fleetwood Mac.
Thank you guys so much for being patient. I appreciate it.
I appreciate it.
We're going to try to be back on schedule. I need to figure out what I want to do for my next episode next week. Although, to be fair, I'm probably just going to watch the documentary and review it.
Okay. Ooh, I want to try to... I'm going to be having another job for, like, a little bit. So I'll be having 2 jobs. So for a while, I'm probably not going to have too much time. But I want to make time eventually to do Foreigner, to do research on them. Because I really want to do them. I think it'd be really cool.
I'm surprised you haven't done Sound City Studios or Dave Grohl yet, or
I
Foo
have
Fighters.
to watch it. Oh, Foo Fighters. Yeah.
She said, I got this, bitch. That's right. I need to give you the password, don't I?
Oh, for Prime.
Yes.
Oh, yeah, whenever you can. I totally want to watch. They have other documentaries on it, right?
Yes.
Okay.
Remind me for that.
Gotcha.
Alrighty, so this has been the first Music History on a High Note we've recorded in a month, and the first we've posted in 2 weeks.
Mm-hmm.
We'll be back on our regular bullshit. I hope. Not hope. It's gonna happen.
Yeah,
we're gonna do this.
Happen. Fuck yeah.
Even though I'm about to start my last 3 classes, and they're gonna make me just want to kill myself.
Oh, boo.
No, you had it right the first time.
No.
Yes. Alrighty, so follow us on Instagram, Music History on a High Note Podcast. Facebook, Music History on a High Note, the podcast. Instagram, Erica's.vinyl.
Cat_UT.
Go ahead and tell them your photography shit one more time.
The Catalina U. Like the letter U, by the way. Yeah, no, that's it. Oh, and then my website, if you just go to Catalina Urhan, URHAN .com, you'll find my stuff.
Sweet. And that's really, we don't have any other business to talk about, right?
No, I think we've kind of covered it all.
Awesome. So we will be back soon. Music History on a High Note. My name is Erica.
My name's Kat.
Thurin. And I don't think you understand. It's never going to stop.
I don't know what to do at this point.
All right. So we will see you next week. And then take it away, Kat.
Thanks for listening to us. Bye.